Yo, what's good, YouTube? Texas P here. Bring you guys another build video today. As you can see, I got Luka Doncic out. I've been thinking about making this build for a little while now, and just something a little more casual play. Um, but it's been a lot of fun to play on it. A lot of fun. All the different things I can do, a different little bit of a play style at the same time as well. But we'll get right into the video. So obviously, gotta go to the builder, right? All right, so position is point guard. Height 6'7", weight 219. I know Luka lost some weight over the summer, and I hope he kind of kept it off. And then we're gonna go a 6'8" wingspan. Depending on how you want to play it, you can go with a 6'7", or you can even go a longer wingspan. Truly. I went with the 6'8" because of the way I like to play. All right. And so, all right, so we'll start the close shot. It's at an 80. Um, the close shot and the driving layup is gonna work into our float game. We'll have a 90 driving layup, just a 55 driving dunk. If you want to, you'll be able to do cap breakers on that, and then just a 42 standing dunk. Post control, we have it at a 79. Now we will be cap breaking this to get it up to an 87. So we will get that gold post up poet. Slide over to shooting. Mid range at a 91. We'll use cap breakers on this. Or if you're fine with this the way it is, you can keep it at a 91. You get all gold for the most part, all gold shooting badges. And then you can put a +1 on your shifty. I got an 89 3-point shot. And then a 95 free throw. Can't be missing free throws. Can't be missing free throws. Then can't make a Luka build without no passing. 91 pass hack. A gold dimer, gold versatile visionary. I am going to throw cap breakers on this as well, just to get the break starter up, and eventually I'll get all Hall of Fame passing badges once I get the all the cap breakers for it. 86 ball handle. Depending on the way you like to play, you can keep this the way it is. I moved mine up to a 90 with cap breakers. And then speed with ball at 80. You'll get that blur takeover as well. This is a Luka build. We're not going to have a whole lot of defense. You are a bit of a cone. So I do suggest that when um, you play with a squad. And then if you don't play with a squad, don't be afraid to be like, hey, can someone switch? I mostly play fives, so I don't get exposed as much. But you got a 60 interior defense, a 74 perimeter D, a very bare minimum 44 steal. Just don't press the button or flick the stick. And a 74 block. You get bronze high flying denier and paint patroller. You can get stops, but for the most part, you're gonna be a cone. Rebounding. So I went with the higher offensive rebound at a 70 versus the defensive rebound just because of how the attributes worked. Um, Depending on how you play and then who you're playing with, you'll get 4 or 5 rebounds a game just with these alone. Then speed, I went with an 84 speed. If you go to 85, it changes the name of the build, and I preferred the name that you get the way it is. And then I got 82 agility, just so we can move a little bit on defense, help out. Then 75 strength, you do get gold strong handle and gold physical finisher. And then a 65 vert, you'll get pogo and high flying denier. And then eventually, once you get the cap breakers up for a driving dunk, if you want, you can get a bronze posterizer. But here's the build. Now, you see, we don't have any shades of Luka at all. And that's because the post control's too low. Yeah. But you get Jamal Murray, Tyrese Halliburton, James Harden, and the build name Crafty Offensive Engine. This is a offensive build. All right. Then show you guys this. I'll show you guys my finished version of it.
I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest. Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey,
But this is, I'll show you guys the cap breakers real quick. So this is how the cap breakers load out. You can get a higher close shot. You can go up to 84 or 86, or even get up to a 90 on driving dunk. You get insane cap breakers on this. I believe that goes up to 87. Then standing dunk if you want. You'll hit the post control if you really want to play like Luka. Get that 87 with that. Skip around. Not a whole lot else, really. You want a cap break, you could get your vert up if you want. Maybe your defensive rebound as well if you want to be a little more quicker. But you got options with the cap breakers. So depending on how you like to play, or if you want to be as realistic as possible with Luka, you have choices. You have choices. All right, I'll show you guys my finished version of the build. Go over here, attributes. So the way I did it, I got my driving dunk. I did a plus 2 on that just to get up to 71. You get Luka animations there. I will eventually get a +1 on here just so I can get bronze posterizer. And then down the line, I probably will max this out and try to get silver posterizer. And then I put mine on mid-range and shooting. I'll get deep bomber take, then pass act. I got Hall of Fame uh crap breakout Hall of Fame crap, forget the badge name. Oh geez, Hall of Fame break starter. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that. But yeah, this is the way I have the build. Um, it is the new season, so I haven't unlocked all the badges yet, but I do use the post up, the Hall of Fame post up poet, and then go legend set shot with a +1, and then immovable enforcer, just to help out a little more, get some more bumps. But that's the build. Hope you guys enjoy. Uh, some gameplay is gonna come out a little bit soon afterwards, after I drop this video. And if you guys have any more build ideas, and you leave that in the comments. I'm always trying to make different builds and things. I have like all the meta builds, right? But everybody has those, but I'm trying to just make some like more fun so builds. Uh just to play more casually. Like you could probably bring this build into like the pro am or even the proving grounds. Probably for sure have to play with a squad. Sit in the corner just so you're not exposed, because you're not that fast in comparison to a lot of guards. And then you also you don't have all the, yeah, you basically just don't have all the things you need, really. But it's a fun build. Highly recommend playing, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.